Good morning, everyone. It's Justice for Comics. It's Monday morning. Some interesting things in the news I checked out here on CBR's website. A couple things I wanted to highlight. One of them being the trailer for Bloodshot. Really, really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of show that trailer. And I'll give you my comments afterward. Back up here.
And initiate sequence. Gina, I'm home.
Memories are made of this.
What is this place? I'm sorry to be the one to tell you this, but you got yourself killed. At RST, we rebuild the most important assets in the U.S. military. Soldiers like yourself. You're the first who we successfully managed to bring back. But improved, enhanced. With the technology in your veins, you have an army inside you that will not only make you stronger, it will heal you instantly. Now tell me, do you remember anything?
Where are you going?
I've got unfinished business. I'm gonna find the man who murdered my wife and kill him. Oh, that's not good. All right, shut him down. And initiate sequence. Okay, who is the next target for elimination?
Memories are made of this.
Tell me, do you remember anything? Do I know you guys? I don't think so.
They've been manipulating you.
What you think is real sometimes ain't. And initiate sequence. You can't control me forever. You sure about that? Revenge is what makes a man like you exceptional. You know nothing about men like me.
That is absolutely fantastic.
I feel like I just read this. Are they playing this on repeat?
All right. Pretty cool. First of all, I like the Johnny Cash song throughout it. I thought that was pretty cool. I like some good old Johnny Cash. Yeah, so this basic concept of the movie seems pretty clear. Soldier killed in action. He's on a quest for revenge against who killed his wife or girlfriend. I think it was his wife. And obviously, he keeps. I guess they keep wiping his memory out, and they're controlling him. So, yeah, the concept of the movie seems pretty clear. He's gonna fight back against those who are controlling him, and by the end of the movie, I would imagine he'll be his own man. No one will be able to control him. Obviously, he heals from just about any injury. I mean, the special effects look cool. The premise sounds great. It's definitely based on the comic book, using the nanites and. What I don't know for sure is it seems like a lot of the environment is rendered to be on Earth, but maybe it's not. So I don't know if they're in space or what, but that's that one scene where they're sort of. It seems like a lot of it's virtual, in virtual reality. So I'm not too sure, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. I like the trailer. I'm interested in the movie. I think I like Vin Diesel. I think he's a good actor, especially in those type of roles. I loved all the Riddick movies that he did. I thought those were awesome. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've got some comments also on Watchmen. I've not watched any of the episodes yet. I think the first episode just premiered this past week. The reviews on it are not very good. It seems very weak. A lot of the comments I'm getting is, a lot pretty unrealistic. The main character, this vigilante, this woman, this black woman, basically one punches somebody and they're out, and not very realistic. I don't know. The comments I'm reading in the reviews are that it's very, very cringy. So I don't know how well it's going to do, but so far the first wave of reviews are not very good from what I can tell. So I haven't seen it yet myself, so I'll reserve judgment until I watch it and review it myself. But so far the reviews, a couple of people that I follow, usually their reviews are spot on, and they did not like it at all. So that doesn't bode well, usually. The other thing I thought was interesting was Thor's Natalie Portman has the perfect response to Scorsese's MCU comments. So, and most of you probably know this. Martin Scorsese commented that he doesn't really think that the movies, these Marvel movies, are really they're really not cinema. So he's kind of taking a viewpoint that it's not artistic enough, right? I mean, yeah, there's lots of movies that are not art. That doesn't mean it's not cinema. So, I think he misspoke. I can understand him not being a fan of Avenger type movies, that kind of thing. But I think her response was perfect. She said, basically, I think there's room for all types of cinema. There's not one way to make art, and that perfectly states it. I think that is a great response by her. It may not be what you care for. I mean, I've been to a lot of art museums, and some art is fantastic, and some of it I scratch my head and think, what the hell's going on here? So, Scorsese, it's just his opinion. But it's funny how it's created a lot of buzz. A lot of people are talking about it. How dare he? Yeah, calm down. I mean, he's a great director, one of the best directors of all time. I can't wait to see that movie, The Irishman, that comes out here on Netflix in a few weeks. I think it's going to be excellent. I'm a big fan of Scorsese. Goodfellas, one of my favorite movies of all time. So, I'm going to give him a pass on this. I'm not, and I see his viewpoint. Avengers is definitely more entertainment porn than it is, deep meaning. I mean, there is meaning to the Avengers movies, right? It was all about sacrifice, overcoming great obstacles. Yeah, it had a great story is a great story. It doesn't matter if it's a comic book themed type of movie or a Goodfellas type of movie, right? A great story is a great story. So Scorsese understands great stories, and I think he would have to agree there are some movies, comic book themed movies, that have absolutely fantastic stories. So I think he just might need to be educated a little bit. Someone needs to show him Logan and Winter Soldier and a few films that are actually really well done. Don't just base it on Avengers #1, right? I mean, that's probably what comes to mind with those type of comments. So that was it. I just wanted to show off a few things in the news. That trailer, that Bloodshot trailer, looks really good. Batwoman, I've heard that is terrible. A couple reviews I've read on that. That Batwoman TV show is not well received. So, it's the way it goes. Joker's on track to be the highest grossing movie of all time. That's going to probably beat out Deadpool, which is awesome. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool things going on right now in the comic book world. just thought I'd bring that to you guys, your attention. Look for my next video, definitely on Wednesday. I'll do a review of new comic books that are coming out the following Wednesday. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss any of my videos. And leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. What do you think of the Bloodshot trailer? I thought it was decent, pretty good. Yeah, just leave me some comments. Let me know what you think of the content on this video. And I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Thanks.